Ralph St. Williams is still trending on the media. Nurse ni or allege say Ralph assaulting no aba kasa. Ralph nso aba there Rich Hospital. Nurses no say omufa CCTV footages emra de edi adanse say eyampa say ono no Ralph assault eye nurse ni no. Now finally Captain Kojo Smart enso so abebo gumbe.
Police ni di boni a yetwe naso. Soldier ni di boni a yetwe naso. Nurse ne doctor bia onye nadwe so be na dwuma ye di nsamfo a ono ye ne dai.
Merom no what story no as feeling free na kire wadwe no we are. But what they some be share amonu ya bisa etumi aka aha eye AJ gossips. Medin e de AJ afei ma memfa wo nante. Me do nante de a. Ena no kwase dai ena kire se BBC or Rich Hospital.
So who is in charge, bro? No, I mean this is not needed. This is not needed. Let's just do the right thing. Somebody should just be inactive. Somebody should call somebody. Somebody should come and attend to somebody. That's it. That is all we are asking for. There should be any sense of agency, please. Mate. No, but you see, in as much as anyway, into right? Obia so banebesha no meshana so ka say untimi mu obia pressure na higher Ghana. It hurts. You understand? What do you mean by higher Ghana? There's a Ghana there, obi betumi ewusa aboa and nothing happens. I came here media way your minor. Yes, in Kofu play emergency, let's attend to them. Or the whole coach guy, who pour an apple. So I want to do say then you name which was a higher Ghana. What do you mean higher Ghana? That sadly, obia be when you are when unipa da hosa, also be sabia, but professionally you try to calm them down and you go and attend to the person. Martin, let me calm down. They're going to work on it. Calm down. Oh dear, you see, somebody should be around him. I don't know. So what I say, they understood. What is happening? No, but no way. See, the person goes right now. Charlie. See. Charlie, Ridge Hospital. This is happening in Ridge Hospital. I don't know. See. You see? Who is supposed to be acting? Man. They don't care. Nothing is going to happen because at the end of the day, Obeko you can acquire health and your friends saying home care.
You guys should try to stabilize it.
Okay, China the best in see. Bro. Yeah, but I mean something needs to be done, bro. Yeah, I'm listening. But
some issue like this, the doctors to the human beings. If you put pressure on them, like if you shout for
then go do something and make mistakes. Exactly. So fine. So as we go out, there's somebody also. We left. Everybody left. They were all outside until they came back check him again, and nobody is on the person just because they said they are not finding his card. What do you mean you are not finding? So because of the card, you're not going to attend to the person. Attend to them after everything. The card, whether the card it can be done again. The card it can be done again. Exactly.
So don't worry, just organize your people.
No, they're not being organized because he needs drinks. No.
And right now the doctors will come back there.
What's happening? Is he okay?
Wait, give me gloves.
No, don't do it. Don't.
I have to save somebody's life.
Don't, please. Don't do anything here. This is not.
Keep a blood pressure machine on.
No, don't. You hold the bag. No, hold the bag. Let me do what I have to do. Give me the power bank.
Hey, yo, Gary, I said let you not give up.
na ekomi ase no nurse ni ba ko a owo ho allege say Raf any ni team e ba ho e ma omu ba ye no chese o ma beje ayaresa anase ayareshe na nkomodie mu ekokoba say Raf nya botre na onkoje card mra se de be ya o mbetimi ahye no according to nurse ni no abuza yesika akum ye gine ho ye num nurse na kasa e wa ha mama wutie ne nsem a ode atudwa emra ye ba ye beto aso.
When he came in, he wanted us to leave everybody and attend to him. So we explained to him.
Who?
Ralph.
Okay.
We explained to him. And then he was like, he wouldn't sit down. And my intern told him to get a card, a hospital card. He said, why should he get a hospital card? Because his name must be in the system. Once his name is tied in the system, it should everything should pop up. And my intern said, no, it's not done like that in Ghana. There he was angry because he was told it's not done that. That is not done in Ghana. And he started insulting us. We don't want Ghana to progress. Then he brought out the phone. But initially, I did a pressure dressing for him.
Okay.
In his finger that he said it was bleeding. It had bled. Okay. The blood had dried.
Okay.
So I just had to put a gauze on it so that we reassure him.
Okay.
He wasn't happy about it, so he took off the dressing I did for him. Okay. Then I approached him and I told him that I've done a dressing for you, so be patient. We have 2 trauma cases and other cases too are there. He wants us to leave them. He got angry and he started yes. So he did this to me. And then when he went out, I don't know where the guys came from. Most of the health workers saw them earlier, so they had flee. I didn't see them. And then they, from my back to my chest, and then they were just...
Did they push you? Were you pushed? Or what did they do? What did they do to you?
Yes, I was hit. I don't know if it was a fist, a tap. I can't describe the...
But what happened to your hands?
Raphael, I don't know. Raph did this to me. He hit me with the phone with the fist. And I even dodged a couple of the fists. And they hit me
all over.
But right now I have a dislocation on my shoulder. And some headaches and body pains.
All right, thank you very much.
And to add up, he was telling us he will follow us to our homes and beat us. And if take one life and
he'll take one life. Actually said that.
And the national PRO, assistant national PRO, and what do you call it? District. Essentially, regional chairman, lawyer, a free hand. So we are here this morning to solidarize with you, first of all, to visit you and see how you are doing. We have already met management. We've met the hospital director. Thankfully, the regional director of health services also joined the meeting, and we just finished with them. After seeing you, we will meet all nurses and midwives at the Rich Hospital, and then we'll take such remedial steps. They have assured us that they'll do everything possible to make sure that we recover fully and also apprehend the culprits. But that said, we as a union will also take the necessary steps to safeguard the interests of all nurses and midwives, and for that matter, all health workers. We want you to know that an attack on one nurse or midwives attack on every nurse or every midwife in Ghana, and by extension, all health workers, because we are here to offer such essential services to the Ghanaian. And if they will not cooperate with us, okay, to be able to receive such essential service from us, then we need to let them know that we ought to be safe to save them. All right. I've been saying that we are not drawn from the army, where they swear an oath to protect the territorial integrity of Ghana at the expense of their life. We ought to be safe to save our patients. So if we scan the environment and we are not satisfied with the measures so far put together by management, we will take such steps to safeguard the interests of our members. Sure. Because we are clothed by law that in case that the environment in which you find yourself is not safe, your life and your health is not safe, you have every right to remove yourself from that environment to such a time that
nurse ni no a part of the story eni na say wa assorting no Emma Enra kra no Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association e de krata ba say muma aban 48 hours say onche raf wanche raf in fact the ebesi no ebesi eno na ye bisa health minister say and some say na chese nurse for any midwife for e kan say yenche raf na ususu say ne nsem a ode etu dwa ene say omu hwehwem na say o assorting ne dia ene e yampa yenche no anase yemamra ene no eni.
So when I visited the place after the closed door meeting and I was walking into my car, then he pulled up in a black saloon car. So he got out of the car and came towards me, myself and then the medical superintendent at Ridge Hospital. So he stretched up to greet us and we exchanged pleasantries, and then at that particular moment we didn't talk further. And so later we had to invite him to listen to his side of the story and all that. So that's exactly what happened.
They are demanded the police arrest this man.
It's fair.
And investigate.
And I made that call after my visit to the media. It's fair. We have insisted that the law must take its own course. So if there's an assault, it's a crime.
All right.
Unless you tell me otherwise.
Okay.
So back and forth so media and so say Raf assaulting next ni yentino yema 48 hours ni nyina mu no na Raf ababonten abegrant interview na somehow they atudwa enyina ni say ono wa assaulting next ni bia de omu kan nyina no eye nkontomposem na say eyampa say o assaulting na hospital no eye de CCTV ebo ho enti omufa evidences emra say omunya evidence e de bade ya na che say eyampa say wa assaulting nurse ni bi ebuze yentiemra ye ba Captain Kojo Smart me say wa ye den wa bogumbe.
One of the Okada riders raised the front tire, was doing that antics and crashed through like almost 6 bikes, which my own was involved as well. And I realized that I was hurt myself, so I couldn't even use my bike no more. Another guy had to jump on the bike and ride us to the hospital. Remember, we were already going to the hospital to check up on the first accident issue. That was the reason why we even used that stretch to go to the hospital to check up on the patient. So when we got there, the guys were already there. Those that took the guy was already there. Right? So I had gone to them and asked them, "Oh, tell them mobile, and like tell them share you and I went inside. When I went inside, I went to the I asked one guy, where is the emergency and the trauma room? And he showed me, and we went there. When we went, the guys were on the bed. Then I came out to ask that same guy. And the guy came back to me. He said, "I'm coming." He came back after some few seconds, not even up to a minute. The guy came back and he was like, "And then a year," and I'm chairman. At this point, and then a year was him. Starting by paper, didn't stop him. So hey, now me be so and the guy left. He never came back again. So sitting down waiting for him to come. This was about 10-15 minutes after he left. Nobody is coming. So I could see the nurses going in the trauma and emergency ward, coming out, attending to one man who was sitting down there. So I got up and went into the room again and had an engagement with them. And that was where I asked them, in a guy in the card. And I'm like, "What do you mean? If you're a card in Timun, come on, you know this is not done. Why do you say Obi Kwaje card into or the whole moon?" And the guy responded that in the Munkoto bandage was a boss and I'm like, "What do you mean? Yeah, card no Kwaje, you know. I feel yes, I'm going to was Masa from a phone. So I took my phone and started recording at that moment, not live, because as an advocate, I wanted to get an evidence of that to speak about it later when we had left the hospital. So all these footages, they have no clue of it. I have everything that transpired, and I asked the lady, said, "Can it be him?" So when your friend said yes. So that was when the lady was like, "Mobile," and I said, "You can't go to the my pressure. Now I'm paying for you. We have Mo corrupt and which we catch normal. Na yena mo ba na be pressure. So that's when I demanded of my phone. And when I on the phone, the first thing I said, I said, no, can I record them out so that make me a body as well. If you want me to play the video, I have the video. I can play it, the sound can pick up. This was the video, my interruption with the lady. When I entered, we got into the room. One, two. Yes. Corruption, right? For director. Why? For director. Yeah. So say Ghana they pay for the corruption on way. Into money be and young fault. Mon talk about mon catch them paying for who help your friend said director. Director no captain send your man and money be one. She can only go to Muti. So now okay. And a camera no can on say because she said the only thing a man can pay you with a camera. 25 sessions, but they easy outside. Like we can't even stabilize that shit. Come on, maybe and you raise your mouth to say, I Ghana. What do you mean, I Ghana? To Ghana, the end to be the BDI. Ghana, the end to be the BDI. So this conversation wasn't a live video. It was something I had recorded to have spoken about it when I had left the hospital. So upon this was when I stepped out again, right? And the lady claiming that he has been assaulted and abused came and said, oh, bruh, that was even the first time I saw him coming in, sorry. And one of the nurses had walked to me that and I'm like, what is the meaning of this? So she came in and said, she went inside, bought the gauze for me to put it on the hand, not to dress my hand or stop the wound. She went inside, she brought me the gauze because I was covering my hand with a scarf that one of the bikers had given to me. So it wasn't like he came to dress the hand. And I have the videos here. He brought me the gauze and I asked, why? And she brought it. So at what point that somebody who brought me that, I would assault the person? And I have the videos here. At what point? Now, when that incident happened, I was still sitting outside. Remember, I wasn't being attended to as in how emergencies should be attended to. Like they came, brought normal sealant or that water they use in cleaning the hands. No, not that. She only brought me a gauze to put it on it and exert pressure on my hand. And so the foundation, this was the statement. Now, why? But the stain got also soaked again with the blood. And I have to take it off. That is why she said, and when she said he wasn't comfortable. And my senior had asked him to go and take the card. And he said he's not going to take any card. It's a lie. When the guy came there in the first place to come and ask me about that, I had given my driver's license for one of the guys to go and prepare the card. And the card has been sent to Annie. So it's a fraud. It's a lie.
No, hold on.
Now,
the card has been given to who?
I had to send a copy of the card
to Annie. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have the rich hospital card that they had asked me to go and do it. I didn't even go and do it myself. I had to keep my driver's license, and I have the video telling the guy that whatever details they need, I think my Ghana card, my driver's license will provide it. So just go and do it. And I was sitting there for over 3 hours. We went to the hospital. Rich hospital didn't still clean it. It was when the whole incident escalated, and this was what escalated the video, the whole incident for me to go live. I went outside again, and the guys that had brought the first accidental casualties said, "Oh, Senior Ralph, your dress nevi." And I said, "No, you." And the guy said, and I quote, "You see why I am telling you that we should give them pressure? These people, they be pressured and they need you." And they started agitating. At no point did anybody physically assaulted any nurse. Maybe verbally, as who I am, I would admit that verbally people were agitated and using words, talking. But at no point did anybody physically assaulted anybody. Until the whole incident went, way wide. Then I went back to the ward again when one guy that was in there that has been arrested by the police came out to tell me that, oh, Sinara, why did you? So I have that video when I was walking into the room again, and the boy was vibrating on the bed. I am not a medical person, so excuse my words. The guy was on the bed shaking, and I said, no, this is the point I need Ghanaians to see what is going on. So if anything happens to this guy, and everybody can attest to it that the guy was on the bed dying, and the nurses were at the nurse station folding their hands, standing there, and the videos are clear on my live video I did on Facebook. So at what point, when doing the live videos, this was a live video. This wasn't a video recorded and being edited. It was live. So at what point did anybody assaulted anybody at the hospital? And when even the CEO came, the CEO had asked the bikers that at this point, all of you should leave, go to the office and wait. So who assaulted who, at what point, and it's all stories and lies. And I dare the Ghana Medical Council and the Great Hospital to bring the footage, the CCTV footage, and in the hospital. And in that ward, the trauma unit, I saw cameras there when I had gone there to visit the guy on the Monday. Because on the Monday, because of my advocacy, people think rabbits make noise and do things as, you know, somebody who doesn't know what he's about. Okay. But when the thing happened on the Sunday, on the Monday, I had gone to the Ministry of Health, knowing that the Ministry of Health is the highest hierarchy when it comes to the medical institution. I had gone there to report the incident. But there had been an incident that a nurse had administered a wrong medication patient, where I had to go to the Nursing and Midwifery Council at Siasi to report this incident, and nobody gave me ears. So this time I'm not going there again. Let me go to the minister himself as a Ghanaian, which every Ghanaian has the right to visit any office as a Ghanaian. The only thing is you go through the protocols, and that's it. And people, because they are NBC and NBC, any Ghanaian, every Ghanaian has the right to visit any hospital. But maybe because of my social capital, I will go to certain places and I'm being given the opportunity. That doesn't deter any Ghanaian from having such opportunities or taking concerns to certain institutions they want to report. Okay, so that was what I did.
That's fine, Ralph. Captain Smart, now me see, Papa we na no mini baby onya ne nyina so efiri o, because asem wa ba ye nyina wo bi e kan we ye careful no o de hwe ne tie nsem a Captain Smart e de atuja.
Can I register necessary association say 24 hours rubbish. And then the health minister, my own friend, to reach hospital, rubbish. That was a rubbish move. Police need the bonny a trainer so. Soldier need the bonny a trainer so. Nurse and doctor. Bia onye na dwen so be na dwuma ye di nsamfo a ono ye ne dai. I am not here to justify anything. Either the actions or the inactions or the reactions of the nurses or the health professionals our reach. I am not here to justify the actions, the inactions, and the reactions of those who are said to have attacked the health professionals that will walk a rage. But the most important thing here is life. Human life is more important than anything under the sun. We don't think. The reason why the things I want to say, I have begun speaking somebody's language, is that if I should turn to she, you may not like me this morning. Honestly speaking. But I've come to appreciate the fact that when you speak English, no matter how devastating your words are, you are being glorified. That is another way of pointing to the African to be a fool. Ebi before ye yare. There's something wrong with us. You see, we are just crazy. And 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 obi say no or ya macho ni ho den wa hospital wa kobo nurse for ni won a eye adwuma ho obi say me ya nurse obi nipa ba ko aba hanti zama ya beto hospital nim ya nya adwuma Jimmy. Hey, really? Obi yare ni yede na bedu hospital a nurse se show phone so and one boyfriend se chat. Wow. Because we think that health is essential, then near the brofwe guso. And now we go by hospital we go. Who do you catch your plane? Nurses say what by hospital now? How many serious? I don't care what you think this morning. Doctors ready here. Yamane Dino team consulting room 1, 2, 3. The nurses they be PMA doctors. That's why sometimes I don't want to talk about doctors. Even though there are 1 or 2 medical mistakes, errors here and there, but I don't want to talk about medical doctors because they are the man who no turn anymore and who adwuma. The first person you meet is the next station, OPD. We'll be checking vitals. We say blood pressure. Saying these are the people who can't buy hospital. We are just 13 inches away from your death. Who can't buy hospital? And we Ghana. We are 13 inches. 13. No, I be wamena. Baby, ebe see you. Me wa. Eti joma ma yare sesi ya obekọ France. Vice President Jena no pokwa baby ope landing. So yare pe oni ba omi pe. Minim de Vice President abagara hey na pe landing ayahwe. Ekwo nkansa ka ni ti ye ne ya kekewu. Ni ti ye ne ya. O se Rollins ti ye ne ya wakọ Switzerland akwaje painkiller. To no so ti ye ne ya obekọ UK. Eti okọ success Central Hospital. E ho na konkansa aka na honam ye ne ya ntie ne ya honam na ye ne ya. E konkansa aka asem na me ka kire wo no. And me maka tro say oman na mitim no minim oman no. Te sa me kasa me dia kukuduro bi a wunti ase be be free ba e na kasa. E konkansa aka ne honam ye ne ya. Okọ success. Yakwa ya se hwenya no onum nsuo na onda. Stress. Yes, I didn't not play him. Let me see Ghana. Ha. Me boy. Jay Kufo Baye. Me wa fa penny Ali Umama. Ye call le go ya 12 am so nya 6. Me refi do nya Dabi Ali Umama nya 6. Cause nipa 2 be 2 man wa Shanty Ridge minimum and a Greater Accra 3. Minimum nipa 2 Ali Umama. Mesresa Obi and Saliu Mama had a fracture. Yet from hey, Unamu bu yasi or wonta, natural one night. No, 9 at 2. Enter Dr. Mabaye, cause in Tafos Wati. And then my stress into your sperm now you're weak.
It's next near or say Raf assorting and no what's in the number 7 and I what's here Raf as so at the Elja. Captain Smart dia or the ebe wo mono so no menim se unya daji etie afa feel free na kire wa dwen na we a bo modern se wo be share amawia bi nsa atumi aka ensa wo tete se ase Raf asort nurse ni bi ne ade o se nya no kre eye no kra omumfa evidence emra midin e di AJ aha eye AJ gossip feel free na kire wa dwen no we a bo modern pa se wo be share amawia bi nsa atumi aka makra